All right, Governor Sani. And, you know, talking about democracy, of course, as it is, and the issue of opposition, and the opposition exists to put government in check and all of that. But how strong do you perceive the opposition to be in Nigeria? Because there have been concerns, there have been some statements that the opposition is actually weak and not playing its role as it should.
Yeah, let me just say it that the opposition, in my own opinion, have every right to come out and speak about what they feel. And of course, as someone who have spent many years fighting for democracy, I was in the opposition for many years. During the military era, I was in the opposition, and I was also in the opposition during the democratic dispensation. So I can tell you that there's nothing wrong in opposing a sitting government. But what I'm saying here is that you must be able to be constructive. You must be able to oppose a government simply because you have seen something going wrong, or maybe there's something that you feel is not going right. But for me, I think most of the people commenting or criticizing this government, they have not been able to come up with alternative. If they say the government is doing A, B, C, can you come up with something that is an alternative? Don't just criticize without coming up with something. That's the reason why I believe they are just opposing the government for the sake of power, not because they believe the current president or the current government is doing something wrong. If you look at the policy of this government, I can tell you, you can see that things are getting better. The president inherited a very bad economy, like we said, but you see, of course, he has not come out to complain for a day because he's a good leader. He focused on his own job. And he also asks all of us to focus on our job. Sitting here, nobody is coming to complain about how we inherited the system. We are focused on what we can do to better Nigeria. And I can tell you, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has a lot that he is doing to move this country forward. We are working closely with him as of nationals, and you can see some of the policies of the government. Some are painful at the beginning, but I have no doubt in my mind it's a matter of time.
I hear you, Governor.
Even turning the corner. That is a fact.